So welcome, my name is Jennifer Butler from Yoga Fits Me. Today I have a gentle, slow flow vinyasa for you guys. It is geared towards all levels. What does that mean? Basically, you don't need to know anything about yoga. The word vinyasa means woven or linked or sewn together. So it's like you're dancing with your breath and your body with movement. And something that I wanted to bring into light today, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. As a yoga therapist, I really like the psychology part of yoga, not necessarily the physical movement, the asanas, but what happens in the mind when you're in your practice, in your physical practice. So we are in a very unusual time, a time that none of us have ever been through before, and we're confined to our homes. We're told that we're not allowed to do certain things that we enjoy. It's almost like our freedom has been stripped from us. There's a lot of woe's me, poor me, going on in our society. There's a lot of people protesting. And I think that what we really need to do is take a step back, breathe, and get in touch with ourselves. And often, our society, we live externally. Yoga, union, connection, it allows you to connect with yourself. So as we go through our flow today, just notice what comes up for you. Begin to practice aspects of yoga like non-attachment, acceptance, and presence. And just allow yourself to be where you are. Don't worry about where I'm going with the postures, because I do teach from the ground up, or I build the postures. So we start with like level 1 and then we increase it. I'm gonna go over here and say good morning, Brandon, thank you. I'm gonna say hi to you guys as you jump on, because this is kind of cool. I really wanna interact with you guys today. So as we're going through, if you do have questions, leave it in the comments. I will take time to come over and look. I'm debating on doing Zoom ones because it's more interactive, but this is great because I like to connect with you guys. All right, we're gonna get started. Today, started seated. So a couple of options in the seated position. If you notice, as you sit down in Indian style, if you notice your knees are up, or if you feel like you're hunching through your back, you're welcome to take a blanket, roll it up, or a pillow, and have a seat on it. What that does is it lifts up the pelvic region, allowing that anterior tilt of the pelvis, and then you can sit through the spine, straight. And as you come into a comfortable seat, allow your palms to rest in your lap, on your thighs, beside you, whatever's comfortable. Allow your shoulders, your arms to be heavy. Yogic aspects, palms facing up, receiving or giving, palms facing down, a little more grounding, protection of energy. And as you come into your comfortable seat, take a moment to make any physical adjustments that you might need. And as you settle in, soften your gaze or begin to close your eyes. Take a moment to acknowledge external surroundings through sensory, sound, temperature, feeling, smell. And as you acknowledge your surroundings through sensory, begin to hear your own breath, recognizing that the autonomic nervous system controls bodily functions such as your organs, blood flow, etc. However, and breath, you can control your breath. So as you hear the sound of your breath, as you feel your breath come in and out of your nose, begin to follow your breath internally. And as you follow your breath internally, begin to connect to your physical body, scanning from the crown of your head all the way to the tips of your toes. And as you scan your physical body, just acknowledge how you feel today. Your neck, your upper back, your low back, your hips, your legs, your arms, your palms, your hands, your wrists. And again, Non-attachment, simple acceptance, gentle inquiry of body as you begin to connect breath and body. And then diving a little deeper, acknowledge your emotional state. Notice any thoughts. Allow yourself to set aside all that you do not need in this moment. And as you settle into this moment, as you feel your sit bones on the ground, as you feel your spine upright, soft shoulders, heavy arms, begin to deepen your breath. Now pranayama, controlled breathing. Inhale and exhale through the nose, beginning to warm the body with breath. Be expansive through the lungs, the ribs, the belly. And then take a gentle inhale through the nose. Tilt the head back, open the mouth, let it out. Ha! Add sound, vibrations that relax the body. Bring your chin back to neutral. Seal your lips. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Pranayama, controlled breathing. And then Ujjayi breath, the breath of Vinyasa yoga. If you find it difficult to breathe in and out through the nose, you can pierce the lips like you're blowing through a straw. Begin to build a relationship with this breath of yours. Sean, I hope you're on your mat with me right now. Gently begin to move your body and open your eyes. I like to call this the torso dance. As you rock through the hips, the spine, the shoulders, the neck, just finding gentle movement. And as you move, just notice how the body begins to feel with movement. Notice your prana, that's your energy, your life force, your vitality. And then slowly come into that comfortable seat. Bring your palms together in front of your heart space. Lift your palms over your shoulders, pinky spiral in. Pull the rib cage down, head is extended upright. Drop the left palm to the ground, reach your right fingertips over to the left side of your body. Keep the right glutes and hip grounded. Expand through the right rib cage, getting a nice lateral stretch here. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, you can deepen into the stretch. One more cycle of breath here. Nice and slowly. Inhale, reach both palms up to the sky. Lower the right palm to the ground. And then extend the left fingertips over to the right side of your mat. Grounding down through that left glute and hip. Taking that left shoulder and spiraling it back. Keeping the left bicep stacked over the left ear. As you expand through the left side of your body. Nice and slowly, inhale, reach both palms overhead. As you exhale, both palms tap onto the earth on the left side of your mat. Left palm behind you, right palm on the left thigh. Peek over to the left side of your mat, lengthen through your spine, and then draw your left shoulder back and your gaze. Coming into a nice spinal seated twist. One more cycle of breath. Stay for the exhale. And then nice and slowly, inhale, reach your palms up to the sky. And then exhale, gaze over to the right, lower the right palm behind you, left palm to the thigh. Sit tall through the spine. And then as you exhale, draw the right shoulder back and the gaze follows. One more big cycle of breath here. Stay for that exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Drop your palms to your thighs. Round your shoulders forward. Pull your chin towards your chest. Expand through the upper back. Seated cat. Exhale. Inhale, begin to lift your gaze. Lift your chest, shoulders back, shoulder blades together, arch in the back. Seated cow. Exhale into seated cat. Round in the spine, tuck the chin, expand through the upper back. Inhale. lift the gaze, shoulders back, arch in the back. One more round. Exhale to cat, shoulders forward, chin to chest, expand through the back. Inhale, shoulders back, gaze in, heart lift. And then exhale, come back into your comfortable seat and pause. Just allowing yourself to feel grounded and present one more time. And then slowly, however you'd like to transition into a tabletop, you can roll over those knees or just sweep the legs to the side. Coming into our tabletop position, place both palms underneath the shoulders, knees underneath those hips. And all 10 fingertips wide, gaze down. Coming into full cat-cow. Inhale, hammock through the belly, shoulders back, lift the gaze, lift the tailbone. Cow. Exhale, round through the spine, tuck the chin, pull the belly button in and broaden through the back, slight tuck to the tailbone. Cat. On your own with your breath. This is where you're beginning to find that vinyasa. Breath to movement as you slowly move through cat-cow. Inhale, gaze lifts, heart lifts. Exhale, round in that back, chin to chest, broaden through the shoulder blades. On your own, take it slow, pause if you'd like, finding flexion and extension of your spine. And again, most importantly, building that relationship with your breath and your body. Keep moving. You have about one more round. And if you're just joining, thank you so much. Good morning and happy Saturday. We're gonna finish with cat. Round in the spine, tuck the chin, open mouth, exhale. Ha. Nice and slowly, peek forward. You're gonna tuck your toes, begin to walk yourself back and have a seat on those heels. You might notice that this is too intense for you as you begin to stretch the arch of the foot and the toes. If that's the case, you can shift your weight forward, placing the palms on the thighs, or you can keep your palms on the ground. As you begin to open through the soles of your feet, and a gentle reminder, feet bear our weight daily. It's how we travel through the world. It's our connection to the earth, to the soil. You have 2 more rounds of breath. Open mouth, exhale, ha. So often, clients, when I say exhale, they blow. Blowing, okay, gets the air out. But as you use a vowel sound, ha, it's a vibration that relaxes the body. The nervous system begins to feel it, the mind. Big inhale, ha. Nice and slowly, reach forward, tap your palms down. Release the top of your feet to the mat, toe tap down to release it, and then you're gonna sit back on those heels and rock side to side, giving the ankles a massage, your shins. And then slowly sit back, shake your palms out like you have gum on them. So none of this, shaky shake, actually like you're trying to get gum off them, releasing through the wrists. So we often get tight in our thumbs and our forearms. We're on our phones, we're on the computer, we're on our devices. So really shake it out. If you want to roll it out, go right ahead. You want to stretch it out. And then slowly, we'll meet back in tabletop. Palms under the shoulders, knees under those hips. Now fan all 10 fingertips wide. Press your finger pads into your mat or the ground like you're gripping it. A little tent in the middle of your palm. From here, spiral the eyes of your elbows towards the top of your mat. You're gonna tuck your toes. Squeeze your belly, lift your knees 2 inches from the earth. Tailbones tucked under, shoulders stay stacked over those wrists. Begin to train the core here. Breathe. One more cycle of breath, big inhale. As you exhale, lift the hips and press the chest towards the thighs. From here in downward facing dog. Slowly bend your right knee and press your left heel to the mat. As you open through the left hamstring, the calf, the glute, piriformis. And then slowly bend through the left knee, press the right heel to the mat. Open through the back of the right leg. And then if you want to begin to find movement as you gently take your puppy dog for a walk, bending both knees. Find any movement here in your downward facing dog that begins to open your entire body. Let your head hang heavy. Allow the gaze to be between your thighs, your heels. And then begin to settle into stillness. Tap the feet hip width distance apart. Notice if you're trying to press your heels to the earth, heels do not need to touch the earth here. If you find that the glutes, the low back, or the hamstrings are tight, gentle bend in the knees. You're pressing your belly towards the top of your thighs, your chest towards your knees here. We're building a nice deep V shape with our body. Breathing into it, pressing the earth away, eyes of the elbows, face up towards the sky. Breathe here. You have 3 more cycles of breath. Very active posture here. Strengthening of the core and the legs, stretching of the chest, the legs, the glutes. Breathe. One more big inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, peek to the top of your mat and slowly walk your feet towards your palms. And then exhale, fold forward. Let the head hang heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Palms come to the thighs. The top of the head extends forward. Shoulders draw back. I can set that nice hot cup of coffee on your back as you create a nice tabletop. Belly's engaged here. Breathe one more big breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Arms hang at a bend in the knees. Feet stay hip width distance apart. Capture opposite elbows. Let the belly rest on the thighs. Ragdoll. Gentle sway side to side. Nice and slowly, the torso, the arms, and the head move together like a pendulum. Releasing and opening the back, the glutes, the hamstrings. Nice and slowly pause. As you exhale, release your palms to the earth. Keep the bend in the knees. Begin to roll the spine up one vertebra at a time. The legs activate. As you arrive to the top, stand tall. Shoulders draw up to the ears and back. And then backwards up to the ears and forward. Begin to interlock. Last 3 fingers, steeple mudra. Lift your palms up to the sky and then bring the big toes and heels to touch. Crescent moon. As you inhale, lift tall through the arms and the palms, and then arch over to the right. Come back to center with an inhale. Exhale through the nose as you arch over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. This time we'll pause with breath in crescent moon. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, lift tall and then arch over to the right. Try to keep the length through the spine versus dumping into that right hip. Bump the hips towards the left side of your mat. Breathe. One more breath in. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, come back up through center. Reach tall. Exhale, arch it over to the left. You have 2 more cycles of breath here. Breathe into that right side body. Nice and slowly, inhale, come back to center. As you exhale, step the feet hip width distance apart. You're gonna draw the palms behind the low back. Press your hips forward. Lift your gaze, lift your heart, your chest, shoulders back, supported, back bend. Take it gentle as we're gently warming the body. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, sweep the back of your legs and fold forward. Inhale, find that halfway lift, flat back. bend the knees and then step each foot back separately into a plank position. Palms under the shoulders, toes under the heels. You can drop the knees to the earth if you'd like. Just notice if your booty's floating into the air, try to pull the belly button in. Broaden through those shoulders versus dipping into the shoulder joints. Press the earth away. One more breath here in high plank. Take an inhale. As you exhale, chaturanga, you can tap the knees down as you shift forward. Lower all the way to the belly, release the toes. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Shoulders back, heart forward. You can float the thighs by pressing into the tops of the feet. Breathe here, one more breath. Exhale, roll over the knees, downward facing dog. Breath to movement, vinyasa, sun salutation egg. Inhale, high on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the palms up to the sky, mountain pose. Exhale, palms come through heart space. Inhale, palms to the sky, mountain pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, palms to the mat, step back to the plank. Take a big inhale in high plank. Exhale, shift forward on the toes. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more round. Inhale, high on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, step or hop, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise to mountain. Exhale, palms come through heart space. Inhale, palms sweep to the sky, mountain pose. Exhale, surrender and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, step back to your plank. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pause here. Take a big breath in. Open the mouth, let it out. Ha, ha. Seal your lips, come back to that pranayama. Controlled breathing, ujjayi breath. Feel a slight constriction in the back of the throat as you inhale. Audible, harmonic exhale. One more round of ujjayi breath. Lips are sealed. As you inhale, lift your right heel to the sky. Keep your hips squared, flex the toes down. Lift the heel as high as you can get it. And then bend the knee. Begin to open up that hip as you stack the knee over the left hip. Let the right foot hang towards the glute. And then take an inhale and exhale as you draw circles with that right knee. Clockwise and counterclockwise, opening through that right hip. Slowly come back into three-legged dog. Inhale, right heel up to the sky. Exhale, knee comes towards chest, and then step the right foot between your palms. Lower the left knee to the ground, release the toe behind it. Walk your right foot forward. Keep the right knee stacked over that ankle, palms on thighs if that's comfortable. As you exhale, come forward. Inhale, palms to the sky, and look up. Stay for the exhale. One more big inhale. Exhale, palms to frame the right foot. Inhale, step back to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the left heel to the sky. Hips stay squared towards the earth. Lift the heel as high as you can. Foot is flexed. Begin to bend the left knee and stack it over the right hip. Let the left foot hang towards the right glute as you open through that hip flexor. And then begin to draw circles, giant, big circles with that left knee. Open through that left hip joint. And then make your way back into three-legged dog. Inhale, lift the left heel towards the sky. Exhale, left knee towards chest. Step the left foot through. Lower the right knee down, release the toes behind it. Slowly rise up and walk your left toes forward. Palms on thigh, left knee stacks over that ankle. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, palms up to the sky. Lift your gaze, lift your heart. Gentle back bend, low supported lunge. Big inhale. As you exhale, palms to frame that left foot. Tuck the right toes, step the left foot back. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Ha! Open the mouth. Let that hot air out. Seal the lips. Ujjayi pranayama. We're going to set up our vinyasa flow. Inhale, the right heel to the sky. Exhale, knee comes towards chest. Step the right foot through. This time we're going to keep the left knee lifted. Right knee stacks over the ankle. You're going to slowly begin to rise up to crescent lunge. Make sure that the left hip faces the top of your mat. You're on your toes. Instead of pressing your heel back, your left heel back, lift it up. So you're really engaging the thighs as you scissor hug the thighs towards one another. Engage your belly and then lift your palms straight over your shoulders. Spiral your pinkies internally. Bend through the elbows if that feels good. You don't have to reach up so that you're bringing the shoulders with you. So we're reaching up with the palms. The shoulders draw back and down. The rib cage is pulled down. The thighs, the core are all engaged. Very active here. If you'd like, you can come deeper into the lunge. Begin to feel a nice stretch through the left hip flexor and psoas. One more cycle of breath here in crescent lunge. Big inhale. As you exhale, slowly reach your right palm to the back of the mat. Left palm forward. Look over to the right side of your mat. Open, twist. As you inhale, both palms reach overhead, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Tap the left foot down. Begin to parallel the edges of your mat. So imagine your torso between two walls. Shoulders stack over those hips. Your left foot parallels the back of your mat. Begin to find heeled arch alignment with your right heel and your left arch. Right knee stacks over that ankle. Palms extend energetically to opposite ends of your mat. And then peek over your right palm, you fierce warriors. Breathe. Head is always extending upward, long spine. Big inhales, gentle exhales. As you inhale, you lengthen in the spine. As you exhale, you're welcome to come deeper into that lunge. Breathe here. One more cycle of breath. So you're going to notice it's a little harder to hold the postures as the muscles engage versus flowing them. As you inhale, reverse warrior. Soften the left palm down. Flip the right palm up and then reach it overhead. And then to the back of your mat. Let the left shoulder be soft. Reverse warrior. A nice stretch through the right side of your body. Legs are still active here. Gaze is up, down towards the left toes, wherever comfortable. Inhale, come back into warrior two. Hold your lunge. As you exhale, reach that right palm forward and then tap the forearm to the right thigh. Lift your left palm straight up to the sky here. Notice if you're hanging into that right shoulder and elbow joint, find a lift up as you begin to engage the core. Spiral your right rib cage forward, your heart lifts. To add on here, you can extend the left fingertips to the top of the mat. You can take your right palm and bring it down towards the right ankle, elbow to the inner part of the right thigh. Adding on half binds. Breathe. One more cycle of breath. So we're going to flow opposite sides of the mat today. We transition with star pose. Inhale, palms up to the sky, toes out wide. Exhale, palms to frame that left foot. Come to the toes of the right. We're setting up our lunge here. Nice and slowly begin to rise up. Crescent lunge, left side. Arms are extended over the shoulders, pinky spiral in. Scissor hug those thighs. Again, instead of pressing that right heel towards the ground, you're high on those toes. Active core here. You are here for 3 full cycles of breath. What up, Frankie? What up, John? And Matthew and Ronnie. All right, all of you guys better be on the mat with me. We have one more cycle of breath here. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, left palm to the back of the mat, right palm towards the front, gaze over to the left, open twist. Inhale, come back into crescent, both palms to the sky. Exhale, tap the right foot down, right palm extends back, left palm extends forward. Take a moment to find heel to arch alignment with those feet. Again, shoulders over the hips. Imagine your torso stuck between two pillars. So instead of the shoulders facing forward, they're sideways. Energetically expand your fingertips. You're welcome to flip the palms up. You can cactus the arms. Peek over the left palm. You can come deeper into the lunge. Press into the knife edge of the right foot. And then press your left big toe into the mat to grip. Breathe. So this is our base for the next two postures. One more breath in. Stay for the exhale. As you inhale, reverse warrior. Soften that right arm. You're going to flip the left palm up and then reach it overhead. Continue to stay into the lunge as you stretch through the left side body. One more breath here. Soft right shoulder. Big inhale. Up to warrior two. As you exhale, extended side angle. Left palm reaches forward. Keep that left knee stacked over to that left ankle. Left arm to thigh, right palm extends up to the sky. Your gaze can be up, it can be down. Whatever is comfortable in your neck. Very active core, very active base, legs. Breathe. Add on. Right palm can extend overhead towards the top of the mat. Left palm can come down near that left ankle, elbow to the inner thigh. This begins to open the thighs a little bit more. Come into a half bind. If a full bind's in your practice, feel free to go there. We have one more breath. As you inhale, star. Exhale, palms to frame the right foot. Inhale, step back to that plank position. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Seal those lips. Ujjayi pranayama. In and out through that nose. We're going to flow through 3 times. Breath to movement. Nice and slowly. Inhale the right heel to the sky. Exhale, knee comes towards chest, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, right palm to the back of the mat, open twist to the right. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Palms extend opposite side of the mat. Inhale, reversed warrior. Soft left shoulder, right fingertips reach overhead. Keep your lunge. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward that right palm. Lift the left palm up. Inhale, star. Exhale, palms to frame the left foot to set up your lunge. Inhale, use your core, rise, crescent. Exhale, left palm reaches back, peek to the left side of your mat, right palm forward, open twist. Inhale, palms overhead, crescent lunge. Exhale, palms extend opposite sides of the mat, heel to arch alignment, warrior two. Hold the lunge. Inhale, soft right shoulder. Left palm reaches overhead, reversed warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Left palm reaches forward, right palm reaches up. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, palms to frame the right foot. Inhale, step back to high plank. Exhale, shift forward, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, the left heel to the sky. Exhale, step it through. We're flowing opposite now. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, open twist left. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Hold your lunge. Reach that right palm overhead. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior, or exhale, palms to frame the right foot. Set up your lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, open twist right. So this is a different view for you guys. Inhale, crescent, palms overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Hold your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, up to star pose. Exhale, palms to frame that left foot. Inhale, step back to high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more round. Inhale, the right heel to the sky. Exhale, knee comes towards chest and nose. Step it through. Set up your lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Palms reach up high. Exhale, right palm to the back of the mat. Peek over the right shoulder. Open twist. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Last round. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Soft left shoulder. Exhale, extended side angle. Find the lift up. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, palms to frame that left foot. Find your lunge, squeeze the thighs. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, left palm sweeps towards the back of the mat. Inhale, palms overhead, crescent. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Settle into your lunge. Inhale, hold the lunge. Reverse warrior, left palm reaches back. Exhale, reach forward, extended side angle. Find the lift up with that heart. Inhale, star. Exhale, palms to frame that right foot. Step back to plank. Hold your plank. Tap the knees down if you'd like. You're here for 5. Breathe. Get the exhale up for 4, 3, 2, and then lift the hips. Press into down dog. Big inhale. Open the mouth. Let it out. Ha. Nice and slowly. Inhale the right heel to the sky. You're going to draw the right knee towards the right palm. Left foot stays behind you, pigeon pose. A couple of things in pigeon. You want to make sure that that right knee is on the outer part of the hip, not in front of you. And you also want to make sure that you're not lying on it as you come down. Now, if you notice that you're lifted, you're welcome to take that pillow or blanket and slide it underneath the right glute to give you a little support. Take your shoulders, so the right shoulder draws back, left forward. Press your hips forward. Lift your gaze. Breathe here. One more breath in. One breath out. One breath in. And then as you exhale, you can begin to lower towards the earth. Again, you can take that blanket or that pillow. You can place it underneath you. You can roll it up. I personally like blocks, so this will double as a block. I like to rest it underneath my chest or my forehead. And as you come into pigeon, elbows wide to give yourself space in the shoulders. Notice if you're holding yourself up. Notice if you're squinching between the brow line. Just notice if you're holding tension in your body. So you begin to open through the right glute, piriformis, the outer part of that right hip. Open mouth, exhale if that feels good for you. Together, one big breath in. Open mouth, let it out. Nice and slowly, palms on the earth under the shoulders. Press yourself up. Tuck your left toes. You're going to shoot your right leg straight into the air. Bend the knee and then stack the hip, just like we did in the beginning of the class. So we're counter stretching that hip joint. And then draw circles, flush it out, bring synovial fluid and blood back in. Get a little movement there. And then tap the right foot to the earth. Lift the left heel to the sky, three-legged dog. Left knee comes towards the left wrist to the outer part of your mat. Release the right toes behind you. Notice if your right leg is flared over to the side. Really pull it so the entire top of the leg is on the mat. I personally like to draw the left shoulder back. Bring the right shoulder forward. Press into your fingertips. Lift up. Shoulders back, heart forward. Big inhale. Stay for the exhale. One more, just like that. Big inhale. Now as you exhale, chest comes down. As you settle in to your pigeon. Again, use a pillow, use your palms, allow your entire upper body to relax. You have 2 more full cycles of breath here. Open the mouth to let out the air. Use sound, vibrations to relax the body. One more big breath in, and a big breath out. Bring your palms to the ground, under the shoulders, press yourself up. Top of the right toe, shoot the left leg straight into the air. Bend the knee, stack the hip to counter stretch, and then draw circles to flesh it out. And then tap that left foot to the earth. And then slowly bring your knees down to the ground and take a seat. Shift the legs so they're in front of you. And again, if you do feel that you have tight hamstrings or glutes, you're welcome to take a pillow or a blanket to sit on. It helps you lift you up so that the spine can be upright instead of hunched over forward. Staff position, big toes to touch. Gentle bend in the knees is fine. Bring your palms by your hips. Lift your head up to the sky, shoulders back. Engage your core and then sweep your palms to the sky, big inhale. As you exhale, heart leads, reach towards your feet. Either grab your ankles or your feet. You can crisscross at the wrist. And then allow the head to gently rest between your biceps. So instead of pressing your forehead towards your legs, really feel the heart come down, the back expand. Big inhale. And then open mouth, ha. Let everything relax. If you want this to be an active posture, an active stretch, as you exhale, you're gonna pull, activating the biceps. One more big breath in, and a big breath out, ha. Peek forward. Rise up with a flat back. Take your right foot to the inner part of your left thigh. Shoulders stay square to the top of your mat. Flex your left toes up to the sky. Slide your palms. So you're going to crisscross at your wrist. Slide your palms on either side of your leg. Keep that long spine until you begin to feel a stretch. And then from here, you're going to take this active. Bend the elbows as you exhale. And then let the heart and the head melt towards the kneecap. You might be feeling a nice stretch all the way from the right hip, low back, up the back to the upper back and shoulders. Send the breath into the back as you feel the expansion and then let it out. Ha. One more, just like that. Big inhale and let it out. Ha. Nice and slowly. Inhale, peek towards your toes, rise up, flat back. Take the right foot, you're gonna tap it across the left thigh, foot comes to the mat, toes face the top of your mat. Ground the heel down, palms beside you, sit tall, lift your heart, lift your gaze even. Inhale. As you exhale, reach your right palm behind you. You can either hug the right knee or you can bring your left tricep to the outer part. You're gonna begin to parallel your shoulders with the edges of your mat. Taking that right shoulder as you exhale towards the back of your mat. You are more than welcome to look over the right shoulder. Just notice if you're twisting with your neck. Try to isolate the twist in the spine. Breathe. One more breath in. Exhale deep into the twist. Inhale, bring your gaze and shoulders together, peek forward, and then exhale, left palm reaches back. Gaze goes with it, counter twisting. One more inhale. Exhale, shoulder back, left shoulder. Inhale, peek forward. Extend that right leg forward. Pull the left foot to the inner part of that right thigh. Shoulders square, right toes flex up. Crisscross at the wrists, and then slide the palms down until you begin to feel a stretch. Take a big inhale, and then exhale, bend the elbows. Let the heart and the head melt towards your right kneecap. One more breath in. Slow, gentle exhale. Nice and slowly, peek towards your right toes. Rise up gently, flat back. Take the left foot, cross it over the right thigh. Tap the entire foot down, toes face the top of your mat. Palms beside you. Sit tall as you lift your heart and your spine. Big inhale. Exhale, left palm reaches behind you. You can hug that left knee towards your chest. You can bring the tricep to the outer part. Either way, inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, shoulder draws back. One more inhale, stay for that exhale. Inhale gently, head and shoulders come together as you bring the torso through center. Exhale, right palm behind you, right shoulder back. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, twist to the right one more time. Inhale, come forward with your gaze. Send the left leg forward, shake it out. From here, we're gonna come into a wide leg stretch, so straddle. And again, if you notice that you're rounding in the spine, shoulders forward, find that pillow or a block or a rolled up blanket and stick it underneath your tushy. Sit nice and tall through the spine. Flex your toes up. A nice way to get into this, bring your palms behind you by your hips, and then press your heart forward, lift through the spine, top of the head, hips forward. From here, right palm inner thigh. Left fingertips overhead. Keep that left bicep over the left ear. Left shoulder draws back. Continue to reach for those right toes. Relax the right shoulder. Keep the left hip grounded down. Expand through the left side of your body. Breathe. One more breath in. One more breath out. Like a windmill, spiral through center. Inhale, come up. Left palm inner thigh. Exhale, right fingertips expand towards left toes. Just notice your body. Notice the difference in the stretch on this side. One more breath in. One more breath out. Nice and slowly. Come back to center. Wide-legged forward fold options. Continue to extend your toes to the sky. My dancers are going to point because that's what they do. Palms behind you. Sit tall through the spine and then press your hips forward to widen the straddle. You can stay here. I feel this. If I want to get deep into my splits, I usually do this against a wall. From here, you can begin to walk your palms forward. I'm a little tight today. Chest leads. If you just want to melt down, you can. You can also, again, use that pillow, that block as a prop to rest on. Notice if any part of your body feels tense, use your breath, mindfully relax into this stretch. As we stretch the inner groin, the hamstrings, as we open through the back, stretch maybe through the calves. One more breath in and one more breath out. Nice and slowly, palms onto the mat. Press yourself up and then walk your palms towards you. Sweep your legs towards one another. Shake them out. And then come back into Indian style or comfortable seat. Ending class the way we began. Draw your palms to your heart space. Tap your fingers together but expand them wide. Let your thumb rest on your sternum. Sit tall through the spine, soft gaze or close the eyes. Allow the chin to come towards the chest as you bow in honor. Honor for this time that you set aside for your whole health, for your mind, your body, and your spirit. Honor for your body, all that it does, no matter what it looks like, no matter how it feels. Honor for you, for showing up, for being present, for doing the work, for nourishing your body, your mind, your spirit. And then drawing our palms to our third eye center, our center of wisdom, knowledge, intuition, as we come back into that reminder of May being mental health awareness, and knowing that when we experience anxiety, when we experience stress, depression, addiction, there is help. All we need to do is acknowledge our emotions and accept. Let's bow together and say namaste. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. This video, if you're watching the replay, please enjoy, share it with your friends, your family, your network. Same time next week. Next week, we are gonna do a yoga fit class. So you will not need weights. Weights are optional, but we will be getting into the muscles. So we're gonna be using yoga more for a workout, where yoga really is a workout. So have a wonderful week. And if you are someone who is experiencing stress, addiction, anxiety, anything, if you just need someone if you just need someone to listen, someone who has been through it, someone who has worked in recovery, send me a DM. If you want to book a session with me, I am offering telehealth, where we do video sessions at a very discounted rate. If that's something you want to inquire in, I'll leave the link to my website in the comments below. Feel free to reach out. I'm here. And as always, until next time, have a beautiful weekend, you guys.